guys, so today I'm going to be filming a haul video for you guys. The other week, e.l.f. was having their whole store 40% off, well, online store. Their whole online store 40% off if you spent $30, and then if you spent $35, you got free shipping. So I decided to pick up quite a few things. I actually got a ton for my money. Now, I've always kind of been skeptical about e.l.f. I've tried a couple of their things before and I was kind of like, alright, but mostly I was just scared to try to spend my money on something that wouldn't be worth it, even though it is really cheap. I don't know. That was just kind of my thought process. I was just kind of like, well, it's so cheap, how could it be good? Recently, I've been watching a ton of Kathleen Light's videos, and she is just so much fun and is really, really good at showing affordable things, and she's 100% loves e.l.f. and she did a ton of e.l.f. hauls, and so I kind of picked through and was kind of picked out some things that I would want to try. So I got 20 things for $35, which was amazing. The subtotal before the discount was $60, so I got a ton of stuff. So I'm just going to get right into it and show you guys swatches. All of these are out of the packaging because I really wanted to try it for you guys so that I could actually give you my feedback, not just oh, I bought this, I don't know what it's like. So I'm going to have some feedback for you guys as well. So let's get started. Okay, so starting with face stuff. So I got two of their mineral line items. So I got a pressed mineral bronzer, and this one is in beach bronze, and then I got a pressed mineral blush, and this one is in Wanderlust. And holy crud, these guys are super pigmented. This bronzer is a little bit too dark for me. It'd be great for girls with medium to deep skin tones because it is so pigmented and so dark. I am not even kidding. I have to tap my brush so lightly into this, and then I have to tap off my brush super, super hard. Otherwise, I just look like a little kid got into her mom's bronzer. So here's swatches of those two. So there's the bronzer, obviously, and there's the blush. This blush is really, really pretty. It's what I'm wearing right now, and then I did use the bronzer to contour. It's a really nice fall color. The color's kind of intimidating. It's kind of bright, but as you can see, it's not too crazy on the cheeks. It gives a really, really warm, rosy glow without being pink cheeks. So then the next items I picked up are some baked highlighters and blush and bronzer, but they're all kind of highlighters. So I got the baked bronzer in Los Cabos, and that's what that looks like. They're really, really shiny and pretty. And then I got the baked blush, and this one is in Pinktastic. And then I got the baked highlighter in Blush Gems, and this is the highlight that I'm wearing on my cheeks. You can kind of see right here. All of these are super pretty. Now, the bronzer isn't very pigmented. You kind of have to, I would try maybe wet. You can kind of see that right there, and then it does have a slight sheen to it, so it's a good bronzer. And then the Pinktastic blush is definitely more of a highlight. You can see it just right there. It does have some pink to it, so it could be a blush, but I mean, you would have to have super, super porcelain skin for that to be a blush. So, but this makes a really, really pretty highlight color. And then the last one, which one? The one I'm wearing on my cheeks right now, I'm obsessed with. This might be my favorite highlighter at the moment. It's just so natural and pretty, and you can use it dry. It is baked, so they say to use it wet. So I tried it today. I sprayed just a little of my Urban Decay B6 spray onto my highlight brush, and it worked a lot better. You can use this dry, but you just kind of have to be a little bit more vigorous with it. But it just comes off a lot creamier if you wet it in All of these are $3, and then I forgot to tell you, the mineral blush and bronzer were both $5. So these ones are a little bit more expensive, but still $5. That's cheap. And then moving on, I didn't get this in my haul, but I had to talk about it because I love it. This is just the e.l.f. Studio Line blush, and this one is in Mellow Mauve. I've used it in a couple looks, and it's just a super, super pretty mauve. I've been really into kind of deeper blushes just because I don't really like the like bright, girly pink look. I don't know, especially for fall. This one's really pretty. And their blushes aren't crazy pigmented, but that's kind of nice for me because I tend to go a little bit heavy-handed with my blush. So them not being that pigmented isn't a big deal to me because that just makes it so I don't look like a clown. And then this one I did pick up in my haul because I heard it was a dupe for NARS Albatross, and this is the e.l.f. blush in Gotta Glow. And I'm actually wearing it a little bit on my inner corner and then as a highlight on my brow bone. And let's see if you guys can tell. There we go. So it's a white but with a gold sheen. You can see how the light hits it just there. It's really pretty. It's kind of powdery. I would like to somehow wet this, so maybe I'll try it with spraying something on my brush and trying it just to make it a little bit less powdery, but I do not regret buying this at all. Actually, I don't regret. There's nothing in this haul that I regret buying. I love every single bit of it. But this one is super pretty, and these two are $3 as well. Moving on, I got the e.l.f. Golden Bronzer, so that's what it looks like. It's just 4 little colors. I mean, you guys can see. So this one is really good for just all over bronzing your skin, especially if you have fair skin like me. I'm always afraid to all over bronze because I'm afraid I'm gonna look like an orange face, but this stuff, it's more of a highlight sort of color, so it's really just pretty and pretty subtle. Let's see. It's kind of hard to swatch. It's kind of hard to swatch highlighters, but we'll see. So it's right there if you guys can tell. I don't know if you can. There's the other one, and then this one is just right below. It's just harder to see because it's just a darker color, but it's really subtle, so it's really good if you're going for super, super bronzed, glowy skin, but you don't want to go too overboard, or you have fair skin like me. And if you do have darker tone skin, this would be a good highlight color because it's not going to be like a white streak on your face. It's going to be a balance kind of in between. And this one was $3 as well. And then I got the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzing Powder, and this one is in St. Lucia. That's what it looks like there. You can't really tell, but the blush has kind of gold specks. I've heard this is a dupe for NARS Laguna and Orgasm Blush and Bronzer. This one is really, really pretty. The blush looks just so natural, and it just gives you the prettiest, like, baby tiny hint of shimmer without being like glitter face. So that's what those two look like there. There's the bronzer and there's the blush. So the blush is pretty fair, so it's going to be good for light skin tones, but hence why I got it. I'm pretty fair. And this one was $3 as well. Alright, and then onto eye things. So I got 4 of their Smudge Pots, and these are $3 as well. I got this one, which is in Pearls of Wisdom. I got this one, which is in Brownie Points. This one is gorgeous. Holy crap. I got this one in Hit the Town. And then I got this one in Crusin Chic. These ones are really good. The darker ones are good just by themselves as eyeshadow. I actually wore one today, and it's just super, super pretty. Or you can put them underneath eyeshadow. So they can be used kind of like MAC paint pots, where you can just put them underneath eyeshadow to really vamp up the color and make the color more rich and deep. It is so hard to try to swatch these things with fake nails. So those are those two. So that one is Brownie Points, super pretty, and then that one is Hit the Town, and you can tell just how pigmented they are. I used both of these once. I used this one today underneath eyeshadow, and it creased the tiniest bit just right in my inner corner, and I did wear a primer, but it was nothing that I couldn't just like tap out. It didn't bug me at all. Alright, and then this one is Crusin Chic, just a really, really pretty kind of taupey bronze shimmer color. This one on the very end is Pearls of Wisdom. It's a really, really sheer white, so if you're going for a super, super bright silver, or if you just want to add a little shimmer underneath a white, it's good. I tried to wear it just as an eyeshadow, like just right now before I did my makeup for this video, and it was too sheer to where you couldn't really see it, but I did pack a color on top of it, which is a ColourPop eyeshadow, and it just added to it, so it's, those can be really, really good bases, or like I said, these darker ones make awesome eyeshadows by themselves. And they stay pretty well and they blend out pretty well, which I love. And then I got 3 of the long-lasting lustrous eyeshadow. And all of these, the Smudge Pots were $3 and these were $3. And these ones are so pretty. The only thing is they don't have names on them. So that sucks. I'll try to find it out and I'll write it in the description down below. But I think this one is called Soiree. It's a really, really gorgeous kind of cranberry color. And the only thing with these things is you can't just like tap them. You kind of have to scoop some up with your finger in order to really see the pigmentation. But once you do that, the pigmentation is amazing. They're just so glittery. I wore this for Thanksgiving and it was gorgeous. So that one, I think this one is called Soiree. I don't know what this one is called, but it's a really pretty kind of dark bronze, but it kind of has some hints of gold and cranberry kind of colors in it as well. It's gorgeous. There's that one. So pretty, and like they're just so reflective and shimmery. I love it. And then this one, I don't know what it is, but it is kind of a blue gunmetal type of color. Oh wait, oh, this one's called Party. I found the names. This one, oh no, never mind, I lied. This one's called Party, apparently, and it's really, really pretty for like underneath smoky eyes, or by itself, just buff it up into your crease and it's just a gorgeous blue smoky eye. And that's what that one looks like. So pretty. They're just so gorgeous and so pigmented, and for $3. And like I said, I got these all for 40% off, so 40% off of $30. Pretty good. And then the last couple of items I got were brushes and a random concealer. So I got the e.l.f. HD, I got the HD lifting, or not HD, yeah, no, HD lifting concealer. This stuff is super, super yellow, which is why I wanted to try it. I've been wanting to try the Bare Minerals Well Rested concealer, and I've been wanting to try the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette for the banana shade, which I'm sure you guys have heard about if you look on YouTube, in the beauty YouTube world at all. But both of those things have in common is that they're super yellow, and the yellowness cancels out the kind of blue purpliness that you get underneath your eyes. So I figured I would just try this, and it's what I'm wearing right now, and I love it. It could be a little bit more pigmented. It's not really good for coverage. It's just really good for brightening. So I don't know. I really like it. You could pair this on top of your normal concealer to add more coverage, but it by itself is pretty stinking good. And you can also use this. This is a good face highlighter because it is so brightening. And this one is $3 as well. Then the last couple things I picked up were just brushes. So I got 3 of the e.l.f. I think these are just the e.l.f. Studio line brushes, and these are all $1, and I'm pretty content with them. I just picked them up because I needed a couple more items to get to the $35 for the free shipping, so I figured might as well get some new brushes. They're pretty good. This one is the blending crease brush. This one is the blending eyeshadow brush. This one is the crease brush, and then this one is the smudge brush. I used this one to smudge out a dark brown underneath my eyes today. This one is a little too small to be a blending brush, but is a good crease brush, and then this one is a really good precision crease brush if you really just want to pack some pigment, or you could use it like for brightening in your inner corner, whatever. But these ones are pretty good. They're a little pokey, like they aren't soft, but I don't really care. They were $1 each. So, well, actually they were 60 cents each because I got 40% off. And then last 2 things, well, 3 things. I got the e.l.f. Kabuki face brush, and Kathleen Lights conned me into it. I had to. It's so soft, you guys. I'm house sitting a cat right now, and it feels like the cat that I'm house sitting. And it's just super big, and it's just perfect for setting down your foundation. Like, it's perfect for setting foundation. It's just, I don't know, it just, I just love it. And this guy was $6. And then these two I didn't pick up in this haul, but I did pick up recently, and so I wanted to mention them in this haul because I love them. This one is the e.l.f. Small Stipple Brush, and it's just a small stippling brush, and I use this as a highlight brush because I heard on Makeup Geek's website that a lot of people like their small stippling brush to use as a highlight brush, so I figured I would try this, and I freaking love it. It's just perfect. I just swirl it around my highlighter and just kind of dab it on. Freaking love it. And then I got the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush, and this one was another one that Kathleen Lights was like, oh my god, you guys, this is amazing. And she uses it for concealer, but I didn't like it for concealer. I prefer just tapping it on with my finger. I think it gives a more flawless application, but this is the best stinking crease brush in the world. I swear it is a dupe for the NARS E40 brush, the blending brush that everybody and their dog uses on YouTube. And just because it's so big, so if you have small eyes, it's probably not going to be very good, but I have a pretty tall eyelid space, so it works perfectly for me. And this diffuses and buffs out anything. It's amazing. It's so good. Like, if I accidentally put too much, I can just buff the crap out of it, and it just, like, just melts into my face gloriously. I don't know what it is about this thing, but I swear this is, I found my holy grail crease blending holy grail crease brush, and it is right here, and it is $3. Alright guys, so that is all that I got in my haul. Let me know if you guys want to see more of these videos. I'm thinking about doing some steal or skip type of videos on these. Let me know what you guys want to see, or if you want to see new looks. Let me know what your favorite e.l.f. products are so that I can try them out, because I really want to buy more e.l.f. because I was just so stinking impressed by everything that I got. But that is all I have for you today, and please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys later.